What's up? What is up, everyone in DJ interview world? Harry the Big Dog here, and we are back with our live DJ interviews. Our show is always on Tuesdays, 8ish Eastern Time. That's Tuesdays, 8ish Eastern Time, the DJ interview. I am your host, Harry the Big Dog. So, one of the things that I'm doing this month for the month of February is we're going to go back and revisit some of the DJs that we've interviewed in the past and bring them back so they can give us some updates on what's going on right now. As you're coming in the chat, put in who you are and where you are coming from. I am, happy to be live again with actual DJs. Sometimes it's a little lonely being here by yourself, doing the thing and talking in front of people. So every time you get to bring, or I get to bring on a guest, it's just a joy for me. For the whole month of February, we are, like I said, bringing back previous DJs who were interviewed already and getting an update on what their progress is now, where they are now. Are they getting more gigs? Are they moving into the producing? Are they still DJing? We just want to know what's going on. So if you are in the chat, make sure we got somebody from Periscope talking about my haircut. It's the fro, bro. But we are updating you on various DJs for the whole month of February, the next 4 Tuesdays, including tonight, Tuesday. So I want to bring on my first guest. He's out of New York, and we've previously seen him before. He was one of my November-ish, I do believe, November-ish interviews, and it was a joy to talk to him, and we're bringing him on to get an update on what he's doing. So let us know in the chat where you are calling from, and please welcome in DJ Butta L. What's going on, bro?
Harry,
I'm chilling. It is us here.
yes,
So,
sir.
we did an interview a while back, and you were telling me, you're more into the reggae type music. You do play your hip hop and everything, and things were slow back then. So,
Yeah.
what is going on now? Are you still DJing? Did you dive into other stuff? Are you getting gigs now? Are people taking the live stream more serious? Because it's not, if you've heard me, I've been preaching, live streaming is not going anywhere no time soon. Even when the planet opens back up, it is not going anywhere. So what's been going on, bro?
I have to add on. Oh, how y'all doing, y'all? I have to add on that the live streaming is very popular. I just started my Twitch page,
Nice.
which is Butta L Worldwide. I just started it like last week. I'm not DJing as much, but I am like doing like Zoom room stuff.
Okay.
Like I have a gig. I have a gig next Friday for Valentine's Day. Only one I'm doing. other than that, I'm dabbling in producing. I'm making beats now, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Wow. And now, if I remember correctly, you did say you were making beats before, but not as much. So you kind of start leaning towards more the producing side.
Yes, yes, yes. I started using the Serato DJ. Yeah, I've been using it since May of 2020. It's real easy. It took time for me to get used to it, but now it's like I could pitch shift samples and create drum beats, and I can do it all right now. You know,
We got DJ P Nice in the place. What is up?
P
I think
Nice.
I seen uh, uh I think I seen somebody else in there. But
Right.
getting back to the producing side, what does it take to be a producer? I know it's a natural progression for DJs, but what does it take, and what's your thought process on producing? You're taking a little sample from here and you're thinking up a beat that's different from everybody else, but similar to the beats that's going on, or you may switch it up. Let us know.
Yeah, because I don't have a keyboard. So basically, like how am I doing it now is I'm dragging the songs I have on iTunes on the Serato DJ, shifting them and then arranging notes here and there and then putting them together and just making my own arrangement. That's what I've been doing. Like a lot of people, I think you know as well, Harry. You're producing as it is. Like when you take different songs and mixing them together.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing with the Serato Studio, and taking different notes and sounds on different records, and then arranging them how I hear it. Sorry.
Nice. So
Man.
we got DJ Shorty Love checking in. We got DJ Howie D checking in. We got the international DJ Tommy Lee, who you'll hear from probably in another 10-15 minutes and get his up.
Okay.
But I just wanted to make sure before we really start getting into the DJ interviews that we touch on and go backwards just to see how things are progressing. So now you've been doing a lot of stuff on Zoom. Was it difficult to make that transition?
Yes, it was, because I had to buy like certain pieces for the laptop so the audio could sound great on my end.
Such
To,
as?
as a matter of fact, I ordered a sound card for my laptop, because for my laptop I'm using is quite old, and the date that I need. So I ordered a sound card. I don't have I don't have a picture of it, but I just ordered that. That I bought another laptop so I could use that one for the video. So basically, I have like mini television but in my room right now. So like it's crazy. Crazy. It's crazy.
So what is coming up for you now? I know you said you have a gig that on Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
What
that's
else is going on?
The only thing I guess after that, after the Valentine's Day gig, still concentrating on my Twitch page, the Butta L
Okay.
Worldwide. Yeah, because I used to do shows Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, so I'm bringing those in to the Twitch page. So that's what I've been doing.
Let me
Well,
ask you. I'm being devil's advocate now. Why Twitch and why not Mixcloud where it's legal?
um, the
I stumped you with that one, right?
from my understanding and like what other DJs are telling me, everyone want to see the visual. They want to see what the DJs are doing. To
And
me,
you can on Mixcloud, but only for a certain time.
okay, that's what I heard too. That's what
Yeah.
I heard.
Because I'm streaming to Mixcloud now. Whoever's out there, if you go to mixcloud.com/DJ interview, you'll see us.
Oh,
But
okay.
when this is all while I'm live, when I cut the stream, it goes into audio only.
Okay.
So that's probably a drawback. But if you got the right software, you can keep running those shows again live. And I'll explain
Oh,
that in my new course on streaming DJs. But definitely, man, Twitch, do they cut you off?
no, to like rock out as long as you want. Um, yeah, it has a lot of features on it. I can't really explain it because I just started using it. But yeah, they let you rock as long as you want. I have I have a problem like saving the show. Because I believe and when you save your show, they mute parts of the show. So
Yeah,
I guess it's like the copyright thing for the playback. So,
definitely.
but other than rock out as long as you want, and you know, it's a cool page. It's a cool app.
Yeah.
I like it.
DJ Howie D is asking, do you use OBS or Restream or whatever? What software are you using to go live?
Oh, I am using the OBS. Yes, I am. I'm using the OBS.
Nice. How you like it? How you like it? Was it a learning curve for you?
Yeah, it's still a learning process. 'Cause I understand you can do like a lot of cool features. Like not only like you could put images and stuff, but I was told you could put like videos and on there. Like, what? You could do that?
Yeah, you can do a lot with it, but you still a one-man band. You need a producer, kind of like, you know, I'm not gonna mention no names, but
Uh,
you need a live stream producer to help out with that.
okay, I think I know a couple. I think I'm talking to one right now. So if I have any questions, I'll talk to them. I'll call them.
Definitely, definitely. You know, you can that was a rookie move. I forgot to put my phone on silent.
Oh, oh, word.
Oh, but yeah, I just wanted to catch up with you, bro. And you know, DJ Tommy Lee, if you're still listening, you know, we're gonna bring you up in a few minutes. Um, I just wanted to catch up and see what's going on. Now, where do you see yourself going? You're gonna maintain this Twitch thing? You're gonna maintain your producing thing? Are
Yeah.
you looking to DJ more, or are you kind of weaning yourself away from that?
Um, I would like to pursue the producing part, the producing music, because I am talking to certain artists about using my tracks and stuff.
Hmm.
So I would like to, pursue that more if it's possible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it definitely is. And there's a lot of people out there that can use beats.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people out there that can, you know, use your services. It doesn't have to
Yeah.
be DJing all the time,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And that's where this all of this stuff is going, man. Is
Yeah.
you know, a lot of digital, the streaming thing is gonna be here for a long time. So
Yes,
you guys
indeed. Yeah,
make sure your tech is good. You have any questions, reach out to me.
for
Reach
sure, for
out,
sure, for sure.
and that goes for you, and that goes for whoever's listening for, live and the replay. Reach out, because the streaming thing, if you got your tech good and people know it, you're going to get a lot of calls. We got a couple of DJs coming up in the next couple of weeks who's just been blowing up, and it was from nothing when this virus happened for a while, and now you getting gigs every week, sometime 2 and 3 a weekend,
Mm,
and you're home. That's the good thing. You're home. When you
yeah,
taking it serious, you get your background all set up. You get in an area where you can actually perform. You got your banners and everything up. So, you know, people are taking this thing to another level.
yes, for sure. Yeah, for
And,
sure.
and I'm happy to see it, because, a lot of DJs are not techies, and for them to even understand a little tech to make themselves more marketable and more better with the streaming and everything, it is a wonderful thing.
Yeah, for sure.
DJ Butta L, I appreciate you and your time. I hope all works out for you with your producing. We all know people, so definitely reach out to the community, because people be looking for drops, people be looking for just beats they can play in the background. Like last couple of weeks, I have music playing in the background. you know I'm not going to do that right now because we're actually doing an interview,
Uh,
but when I'm here all by my lonesome, I can put some music in the background, and it cannot be commercial music. So any,
yeah.
just beats that you can sell to people,
Mm,
you know, and or however you gonna market yourself.
yeah, yeah.
They give you shout outs like, yeah, this beat is by DJ Butter L.
Yeah,
Go
word.
here.
With my drop and everything.
Yep, go here. As you're coming in, let us know where you are coming from and who you are. This has been DJ Butter L, and he is, on the rise with his producing. So y'all look out for him and definitely support. You got a whole community that's gonna support you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You're not gonna be disappointed.
Yeah. And you could give us, since they're, at another time, you can give us a little snapshot demo of some of the stuff that you're doing, if you are comfortable with that. That way people
Yeah,
can.
sure. I've been doing that on my Instagram ever since I um started the Serato Studios. Yeah, so
Right.
I'll be glad to do that.
One more question. What do you think about the Serato studio?
I like it. I like it. I think the only problem I have with it is like you have to. I feel like if you're gonna record it somewhere else, you have to like really save the file. It doesn't really save the file like how you arrange. So if you use another
Right.
program, you have to know how you arranged it. So you could use it on a Logic or what's the other song, like Pro Tools and stuff like that. So,
Right.
but other than that, it's a great production tool. Like
Okay.
if you have an idea, excuse me, at home or whatever, excuse me, and then you have like ideas you can put together out of random. Yeah, it's great for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, my brother. I will chat with you soon.
Yes, sir, man.
like I said, much success in all your endeavors.
Thank you so much, big dog.
No problem, bro. We will talk to you soon.
Sure. Peace.
So, that was DJ Butta L, and he was just explaining to us and giving us an update on how he's doing. One of the things that's going on with this with the show, with the DJ interview show, is we're expanding. I started DJing again, for those people who don't know, and I think I showed that. I think it was last week. I showed the setup. Now I'm going straight vinyl, so just to get comfortable. It's I haven't touched those turntables in so long. It's just getting a matter of getting used to it. Now, upcoming months from March and April, May, and June, I may set something up where because June is National DJ Month, I may set something up to where I can do another 30 interviews with DJs. I'm meeting a lot of them, so definitely it's a thought. It's not in stone yet, but it's definitely a thought. So one of the other DJs I wanted to bring up tonight, y'all, he don't even need no introduction. Y'all seen me do this so many times. International DJ Tommy Lee.
What's going on? You hear me?
What is up, bro?
Can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear, or clear
Excellent.
and loud. How
Excellent.
do you want to put it?
I want to make sure I'm legit.
We got DJ Dan checking in. We got DJ Cam checking in. What is up,
Dan.
bros?
Cam.
Dan, we're doing an update on the previous DJs. I want to get you back on. All right. So hit me up. International DJ Tommy Lee.
Big dog.
What is going on with you?
How's
Now,
everything?
for those people who don't know, I am doing, for the month of February, I'm doing an update from previous DJs that I've interviewed already to see how it was back then and what's going on now. Are you getting more gigs? Are you streaming more? Did you turn producer now?
That's a good follow-up.
What yeah,
A lot
what are you
changed over
doing?
months.
Yeah, because I did take a hiatus in January, so now we're just catching up with the other DJs. So international, what is going on with you?
Everything is well, man. Just shoveling out of this snow.
Yeah, I think I sent you pictures of Virginia blizzard.
Oh yeah, pray for Virginia. They had a whole 2 inches. Inches. I don't even think inches.
My windshield at the bottom got snow.
Right. I told you what how I can help you out with. I can help you out. 5-10 seconds is all be gone. It might be a different color, but I can help you out.
So what's from the last time we talked,
That was in June.
interviewed, you've actually been on here a couple of times.
Right.
But I know a couple of times, that's when the virus was really hitting and a lot of stuff got shut down.
Right.
So now that everybody, even though it's worse out there now than it was previously, a lot of people are doing things. What are you doing? What have you been into?
I noticed like a lot of, I can't say a lot of people, but I do see people doing parties. I don't think I'm comfortable to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I had a private event back in October, and that got canceled. Um, New York, they not playing. They shutting you down no matter. They gonna find you some kind of way, and most people give themselves away on social media. But I think it was all for the best. Um, June, man, since June, I was waiting for a piece. I was waiting for a couple of pieces of equipment because everything was so slow. So I got my streaming device so I can go, from my phone out my mixer to my social media, so it sounds like a radio. So if anybody wanna hear me DJ, you can go to my Facebook page, Tommy Lee on Facebook, or International DJ Tommy Lee on IG, and I stream every once in a while. But I got a new mixer which I've been waiting for, and I've been one of the DJs that was able to touch it back at the DJ Expo a couple of years ago, and I finally got that. So that's really helping me stream even better, and it has certain features and plugins that I can do remixes. They call them flips. You basically change the song. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
like, if anybody ever heard me
On
DJ,
the fly.
not so much on the fly,
Okay.
not so much on the fly, but um, I haven't seen that on the fly. I don't see how you can do it on the fly, but I don't think that's possible. But you can, you can do some edits, and you can create your own versions. And when I DJ, I tell people any DJ, we can have the same 5 songs, but I'm gonna play those 5 songs different.
Hmm.
And with this Serato Flip, I can actually record my flip. Like, I might start a song in the middle of the song. I might start it at the break. I might start it at the beginning. I might start it at the very end. And I usually do that manually, just, I guess, skills that I can do it. But now I can, it's called a flip. And that's what I've been working on a lot lately. And just like rediscovering DJing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know, like, you had Butta L on there.
Yeah.
He was talking about the Serato Studio, and
Hmm.
I was actually interested in doing that too. But right now, I'm really interested in manipulating the music that I'm playing, where
Right.
people be like, "Yo, what is that? What is that?" Like, I love DJing, I love music, but I don't like to play the same music or the same way as everybody else, and this gives me the opportunity to manipulate music and stuff like that. Hmm.
Yeah. DJ Dan is saying, are you talking about Serato Flip?
Yeah, Serato
What
Flip.
your mixer is using it,
Exactly.
and if you can share, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm fortunate. I got a little hookup with Rain, and I wish I could have got the mixer for free, but they definitely gave me some perks with the plugins, and I've been taking advantage of it, and I really see, just a difference in how you playing, just
Hmm.
a way, just another way of separating yourself from DJs.
Right.
And I've been DJing for a long time, and I think this is the first time, because of the pandemic, I've really been paying attention to other DJs. And there's a lot of great DJs out there, and you just gotta understand their purpose. Because I was like, oh, he don't do this, oh, he just do this, he don't. But every DJ, and that's one of the beauties about DJing. You have all type of DJs. You have radio DJs, you have club DJs, you have scratch DJs, you have DJs that, and I'm not even talking about the genre of music. You got all of
Yeah.
those genres of music. You know what
Like
I'm saying?
DJ Dan there, he's asking about what train mixer you using, but
Oh, I got the Rain 70.
yeah. Okay.
So when
He's
I
in,
got him.
he's more, you was talking about the genres. He's more into the soulful music.
Right, and that's another thing. Like,
Yeah.
even the soulful music. Like, I don't know how you get your music, but you just figure there's a song that's a popular song, and and so many people can download it, right? And oh, that's a great song. That's a great song. But imagine if you can manipulate the song, re-record it, and play it your way.
Right.
And you'd be like, wait, isn't that the break? Isn't that the beginning? Isn't that so? That's a big thing. And like I said before, I've been really paying attention to a lot of other DJs and like truly international DJs that
Yeah.
probably never even been to America, or some DJs that, or who is that, but they like huge because they just tour. They don't really play a club, and that's kind of like me. Like everybody say, "Oh, where you been? I haven't seen you ever in the club or whatever." But I came up in the clubs in the '90s,
Yep.
and I was fortunate.
Downtime.
Yeah, downtown, and I did tons of other clubs all over, and I got the opportunity to go on tour with a Shanti and DJ for her, and then I realized like, man, there's so much more than a club. Once you do 15, 20,000 people, it's real difficult to go into a club and,
A
and
club
say
with 20 people in it.
a club with 200 people, 300 people saying that you killed it. Like, okay,
Yeah.
it's a little different when you say, throw your hands in the air and 10,000 people is waving at you.
Mm,
That's different, man.
it really is.
And just like a lot of the DJs that I follow and just pay attention to, they on that level. Like the headliner is them, and I'm not talking about, and I'm not knocking anybody, but I'm not talking about the DJs that twist knobs and all of that stuff. But mind you, those are the guys that actually produce songs.
Yeah.
We might knock them like, oh, you just twisted knobs, but they spend hours, maybe days, making that song that we listening to. So it's not so much of the skills that they doing; it's the music that they playing. So with this time, I just been paying attention. I'm just rambling now, but I just been really paying attention to what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
know
really important.
we've had conversations and behind the scenes. We pretty much talk every day. And you shared with me a couple of things that you really had time to perfect and learn more of what that Rain 70 can do.
Yeah, man, it's always surprising. And when I first got introduced to it, I got introduced to the 70. I mean the 72, the one with the screen on it. And I was like, oh my God, this is the next thing, whatever, whatever. And I got to learn that. And I got a good friend of mine, a Grammy Award winner, DJ, producer, he's everything. And he was one of the first people that got the whole setup, the Rain 72 and the 12s and all of that. And I got the opportunity to go to his studio and just really play on it. And I'm always been a Rain supporter. And just throughout my career, I got to meet certain people and just tell people how I felt, and people, I got the opportunity to give some input on stuff, and I don't know how much they took of it, but I always thought that mixer was just a lot to deal with, the 72. And
Yeah.
then I got an email, and it was like I was at NAM. Oh, it's so funny, last year this time. And
Yep.
well, it's February now. Wow, January. It was in January, and I got to go to NAM, and I hit my guy up at Rain, and I was like, I thought y'all guys would be out here, and he says, we here. I gotta come get you. And I didn't understand that. Like everybody's on the floor, and he was like, no, they had a back room, and they showed that Rain 70, and I thought
Mm,
that Rain 70 was like, wow, this is such a DJ's mixer. And it wasn't a whole bunch of crazy bells and whistles, but to the average person it is, because I'm learning all of these different plugins and all of this stuff, and pitch
yeah.
pitch pitch play and flips and it's just all type of stuff. I ain't got the
Well,
whole
like
information in
all
front
that
of me,
good
but
stuff. Now we
yeah, but
collaborated on on a venture for New Year's
New
Eve.
Year's Eve, right? We did an amazing New
Really
Year's Eve,
nice.
a virtual
Small
New Year's
crowd,
Eve
but it
party.
was really nice.
But you know what I mean, I felt a certain way too, but somebody told me everybody that was supposed to be there was there.
Was there.
And the people that was there, they had a great time, you know.
Mhm.
And just like another thing, just learning how to do Zoom parties and
Yeah.
the interface that I got that I was waiting for, I finally got it. And just learning that, I did a what is it called, the ugly sweater holiday party.
Okay.
I did a ballerina class. uh
And all of that stuff, I've been preaching. If you guys been looking the last few weeks, I've been preaching about the streaming and getting your tech ready, because the person who has the best setup and can provide, and people get to know them, you didn't get this stuff out of the blue. Somebody knew you, and it starts to trickle. Word of mouth is still powerful.
right,
you know and
and
you get these gigs and you keep getting them.
right, and right before I got the call from you, I was on my laptop doing OBS, learning OBS, and I did my first stream, my virtual stream,
Yeah.
visual stream. Is that it? Yeah. My first visual. I didn't, it was like a test, and I had the camera, looking at my equipment or looking at the ceiling or something like that. But
Hmm.
I streamed to Mixcloud, and I didn't know what I was doing. I still don't know what I'm doing, but I think it's important to stay ahead of the curve. And I know a lot of people is going on Twitch and Instagram and Facebook, but you can't be mad at them because they wasn't built for that.
Right.
Not even Twitch is not built for uh,
Not the
DJing.
music, not the
But
music part of it.
right,
Gaming.
yeah, not the music part. It's definitely for the gaming part. And I see a lot of people investing in it, and I totally get it. But with the conversations that me and you both had, that's that. And I don't want to wish it on nobody, but I don't think that's gonna last too much longer. You know what I'm saying?
They have too much power. In my view, they have too much power, and they could just snap their finger, do that Thanos snap, and delete your account, and you're
Right,
gone. You done
right,
lost everybody.
right. But I think because of um, the pandemic, I think Twitch got introduced to a new audience got introduced to Twitch.
To Twitch, yeah, because I
And
never heard of it until
yeah, I
last
never heard of
year.
it. Right. And when I first heard of it and I went on it and I was gonna like, oh, let me go on this account almost a year ago, and I got introduced to Twitch and I'm looking at Twitch and it just like, what is this? What is this? I did not understand it and I thought I was at the wrong place. And then more and more DJs and super big DJs started streaming on it, so it really caught on. So there's a lot of DJs that caught on to it, and I don't know if I'm thinking about going on there. I have a couple of other outlets where people will hear me, um, but I'm really want to focus on the OBS because I want to take that everywhere, especially like when I'm traveling.
Yeah.
And if I'm at an event, of course, I want everybody to come and support the event, but I can stream from an event, and the people that couldn't reach or they can see what they're missing, just for a little while.
Hmm.
So that's what I was working on actually today. Most of the day I was doing this OBS stuff, and I'm getting it. And just like with anything with Serato, when you first
Yeah.
DJ, oh my God, what is this? This is stupid. This is stupid. And
Eh,
before you know it, you'd be like, I can't live without this.
yeah.
Hmm.
They people who didn't take advantage, and we've talked about this many times. If you didn't take advantage of the downtime that you had when this virus was really going on and they were shutting stuff down, take the opportunity to learn your craft a little better, get a little better at something.
Hmm.
Now you're learning one of the softwares,
Right,
so that you can stream and take that to another level.
right. This is so off topic, But you remember Marsha, Harry? You know, she got a Sonic commercial.
Marcella.
Marcella
Yeah.
has a Sonic commercial.
Yeah. I knew
Did you
that.
see it?
I knew that when she got it.
Oh, okay.
She told me, this is when I was doing an interview with her some months ago.
Oh, okay.
She had just
booked it.
got it.
Yeah, I just saw it just now. I'm like, wow, good for her. And
Yeah.
not even the fact that she got the commercial, the fact that all of the stuff that she's been through.
Yeah.
That's what's really amazing. I mean,
Definitely.
she's super talented and super funny, and just all of the stuff that she's been through, and now the fact that I can, see her on a national commercial,
Yeah.
like, yeah, congratulations to her.
Yeah, definitely. I gotta check it out. She said this was her first. I think she said this was her first national spot.
Yeah, she with her husband. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I am too happy for them.
Yeah. Nice.
So what are you doing now, and what do you see yourself doing more of?
Definitely getting better at the OBS. Definitely doing more remixes. That's like definitely. And a lot of people that DJ, they really go into hard producing and stuff like that. I don't, everybody say I can be a good producer because I'm always mixing songs together anyway. But I really want to focus on these flips, just making these songs like, yo, what version is that? You know what I'm saying? There's nothing better than getting a text from somebody. Right, getting a text from somebody like, yo, what version is that? You know what I'm saying? Yo, they made that song clean. Like, no, this song is not clean. Like, I actually cleaned it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an amazing song.
This song was clean.
Yeah. Like, yo, Cam hit me up. Like, yo, I love that song. You got that song clean? I can't lie to Cam. Anybody else? I'm like, yeah, you ain't got this. You ain't special. I had to tell them the truth. Like, yo, I had to clean this song up.
So speaking of DJ Cam, you guys have a show. Cam. You guys have a show Saturday night, every Saturday night from 8 to 12 p.m. Eastern time.
Standard time.
You guys go 30 minutes apiece, and you're free to play whatever you want to play. And you guys, I tell everybody, you guys take me back sometime. Cam made me cry one day. I tell that story all the time.
I just put it in the chat.
Dude had me crying. Saturday Night Live.
Hey, I just put it in the chat. I just typed it.
Saturday Night Live, back to back.
Yeah.
Is the name of the show. It's on freeagentradio.com. freeagentradio.com. You go on the site, you either click that play button or you can download the app and take it with you wherever you go.
Yeah, I just put it in the chat though. Yep, back to back. Oh, Cam is there. What up, Cam?
Yeah, he's there.
Killer.
Saturday night.
Yeah, so I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to put it out there. How can I say this? I get bored real easy. Let's just put it that way. And if I'm not, yeah, I don't even know it's that. It's like, what is this? What is this? What is this? Is why anybody can do this. And the fact that I can play music, all genre, all tempos,
yeah,
on the show on Saturday night.
Just keep it clean.
Yeah, that's at times that's the hardest part for me. But the best part is like I can play, who I'm thinking of. I can play Biggie, and then I might play Justin Timberlake, or I might play NSYNC, or I might play.
Because you're free to do that.
Man, and I love that because of the fact that good music is good music. When I was growing up, I didn't know it was urban and this and that. I thought the Bee Gees was black. All of the people that I heard that my mother was playing, I just assumed they was black. You know what I'm saying? And then as I got older, I guess music got more segregated because the radio stations was more segregated, and that's what it is. It's segregated, and you know, I didn't hear those songs anymore, and I just kind of forgot about it. And I developed these certain type of ears, and when I started, you know, really getting into DJing and you know, digging in the crates and like really still wasn't familiar with the artwork and stuff like that. But then when I, you know, my mother had all of these songs, and then once I started, oh wow, is that what's this? And I just played it and it just brought me back. And I just started realizing like, wow, all of this is, you know, good music. And,
Mm-hmm.
you know, before when I DJs in clubs, you can't bring the Bee Gees, you can't bring Hall and Oates. You don't, they don't want to hear that.
Right.
But now ever since we got the computers and, you know, I can DJ in an open format, and I had to remove myself, to be honest with you, from playing in places that was boring me. To be honest with you, you know, you be how you get bored playing in front of all of those people because they don't want to hear nothing else besides this. You know what I'm
Real.
saying?
What is
And
up, Dwayne?
what up, Dwayne? And when you hear, you know, and I get it, they might like that artist, and you know that's fine, but you can go to your local radio station and hear the same song 30 times a day.
Yeah.
And so imagine how many times I hear it if I got a gig Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
And that's what I love about the internet radio. You are just free. You know, some people like DJ Cam, he actually owns his radio station, so you
Exactly.
can play whatever you feel like playing.
Exactly. And you know what you brought up to me, like I think when we did the first interview, like I've been on internet radio for 10 years.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how long I was on internet radio. And yeah, it like hit me. And I remember a good friend of mine, shout out to Lady D Wells. She was on in New York, uh WBLS. And that's a huge commercial radio station for I guess contemporary R&B. I guess that's the title for it.
Yeah.
And I did one of your interviews, and she calls me, and she was like, you know, good interview. You know, she gave I mean, I gave some good information, and that means a lot.
Yeah.
Lot to me, not the fact that, you know, who she is, you know, she on the radio and all of this, but
She's a
she,
respected DJ.
right,
You
right,
know, I appreciate y'all too. I say this all the time. Without you guys, this DJ interview probably wouldn't happen.
right. But she taught me the game, like when I first got into it. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
she taught me the game. And then, you know, she's on commercial radio and she's doing this. And I'm like super proud of her. And we was having this conversation. She was like, I had to leave the commercial radio station. And I didn't say why, because I know why.
Yeah.
And she said, and she just kept saying, you know, start giving me playlists and all of this. And I was like, yeah. And my wife, she told me, you know, Tommy, you ever thought about, you know, getting on commercial radio? I know people there, I know this. And I was like, if they ask me, I do it until they fire me.
For
And
not
she,
following instruction.
right, right. Because why would they fire you? You so negative. I said no, because I'm not playing before I let go. And
Yeah. This
the fat back.
song I
You know what I'm
played.
saying? I'm
And
like, come on, man. And you know, make a long story longer. You know, with free agent, you know, me and Cam, we don't even touch top 40.
Yeah.
There's so
It's
many other songs.
pieces of music that you done forgot you loved back in the day.
And let me tell you something. Like when Cam play, I become a fan. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm ready. I'm like, oh, okay, where he going? Oh, okay, I got that. Okay, I know that. Oh, wait a minute. Why is he really like, where's my, let me figure this out. And you know, it's just the introduction to music, and that excites me.
Yeah.
And that's what you hear on Saturday, and be honest with you, on free agent, just in general, you hear all type of music. You just hear good music. You're not going to hear, people always say, "Oh, I'm tired of." I don't want to name the commercial the commercial station's name, but I don't want to hear. I hear the same thing on this station. I hear the same thing on this station. I'm like, bro, you ain't got to listen to that station. Like,
Yeah,
there's so many other stations.
sure
You
don't.
can go right down the dial and listen to that, or you
DJ
can
Butter
go.
DJ Butter L said there's so much music out here.
Shout out to Butta L. I saw you earlier.
Yeah,
I'm trying to give it to OBS too, but
yeah.
there's so many different outlets, and I really think people really need to support other DJs.
Yeah, DJ Howie D is saying major radio stations always wanting to stick with the familiar music.
I like what you said. For music, that's for music.
For music down your throats.
Yeah, I thought Howie. Ex Howie. I thought he was on BLS at one time too. I know that's his camp. Everybody that's on the radio, those is his people. I know that for sure. But I that's just not me.
Yeah, and they always tell you they are giving you the best variety. Nah, bro.
And they don't give you no bread either.
They give it the variety of the people who paid them. Those same 10 songs.
Yeah, they're not giving you no bread either. And me and Cam, we did oh my goodness. Me and Cam did a New Year's Eve show, a syndicated show. I think we hit like maybe 30 cities on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And none of them was even close to New York. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I get it.
That's the thing about the internet radio, because you can go outside of your, BLS and all of them. They're only in a certain place, and you can only get them in a certain place. Now you can get them on the internet.
Right.
Your true internet radio started like that. So
that's like the piracy radio. The piracy radio. That's what I grew up on. You know what I'm saying?
Remember this, Mr. Magic, Rap Attack.
Exactly. So, Alana, can you give me my plug, please?
Howie D is saying he was doing a city college radio, WHCR.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, my plug, my battery is
yeah, we can ready to wrap this up anyway, but I just wanted to, one last quick question. Where do you see yourself going in the future, in the next few months?
I see myself getting better at what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And then when the world opens up, just taking what I learned and the music that I learned, because I'm always a student. I'm always want to learn and be introduced to stuff. And you think people talk about, I got this in my library, and like, but do you play it?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you play that song? Do you you can have all of this content, but you play the same songs. And I'm not mad at them, because sometimes they in areas where that's all people want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And I just realized, like, after a while, you at least you should grow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I played the Eurythmic. Oh, let me just tell you a quick story. I'm not going to name his name. Huge New York City DJ, legendary New York City DJ, was playing before me at a outside event, and he's playing his music, and I'm just paying attention, and then I wind up playing on after him, and I was playing some joints, and he literally pushed me and said, "What the F do I know about that?" And I was like, I'm done. I'm good. I'm good. Because it took him the courage to push me to say that. So I was hitting him already down that, you know what I'm saying? With music. And that's the purpose of music to me. You know what I'm saying? Music make you say OS. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, oh my God, this girl I used to date, her father used to play this all the time, or I broke up to this, or I used to go roller skating to this, or because that's what it did to me when I was younger. When I hear certain songs to
It
this
takes you
day,
back. Yeah, it takes you back. Music can make you cry. It can make you happy. It can make you sad. It can make you mad.
right? So Cam got this segment on his segments of his mixes called the Me Mix, and I thought it was so dope. Like he
Yeah.
don't even mix anymore. He just playing all of his songs. He playing songs that his mother played, whatever it means to him. And I started thinking about that, and I came up with this segment called the Monica Mix, where
Hmm.
I'm playing all of these songs that my mother used to play when I was younger.
Yep.
That was my mother's name, Monica. So that's the segment, the Monica Mix, and I'm playing Champagne King. I'm playing, oh my goodness, the OJ's,
Yeah.
the Billy Ocean. Just the songs that I was like,
Hmm.
so. Um, yeah, the show is just filled with flavor, man. Like new artists early doing the show. We might do an 80s, 90s set during the show. We might do a slow
The thing
ballad
is,
set.
you never know what you're gonna hear because y'all's mood change every Saturday.
And what it is we feed off each other.
Yeah.
Cam, one time I was playing some stuff and I had to text him like, bro, you what are you, it's only 8:30. Like, what are you
And
doing?
you killed it.
He's killing it. And he said, yo, you started it. And I was like, oh, okay. So now I'm up next. And I'm like, oh, this is what we doing? This is what we doing? And let me tell you something. If you get two excited DJs, you're gonna have a great event. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
If you got
definitely.
two DJs that's playing joints and motivating each other, whoever's listening, that's who the winner is.
Yeah.
Freeagentradio.com, Saturday Night Live. Follow me on Instagram, same thing as my name that you see up on the caption. International DJ Tommy Lee on Instagram. And follow me and you get all of the information. And the link to the radio station is in the bio. You can listen to the station anywhere in the world. We got people tuning in Germany. I think they pirating the pirate, how you say it? Pirating the show because
Yeah.
they never call in, they never whatever. We try to shout them out. We see the numbers, and then when the show's off, it goes away. And we in Chicago, we all over the country here. So
When
yeah,
we did our New Year's Eve thing, we had somebody from the UK come on.
it was totally international. We had UK.
Really international.
Yeah, we had the UK, we had Virginia, Georgia, of course, New York, New Jersey. I couldn't even remember. After a while, I was like, wow, this is something.
It was really, really nice,
You did a
bro.
great job too, and shout out to Shice, the talk
Yes.
of the town, and shout out to Joanne for doing the comedy, and
LaBeija.
Lavasia the boost up, and Big Dog Harry DJ interview. That was all dope. We did it in we did this event in 10 days.
No, it was more like 4 days.
4 days. Yeah.
Promoting and everything.
We had a commercial. We put it together in like 4 days, man. But
Mm,
you let me
that
know
was a
because
quick
I'm
one.
always talking. So
Yeah,
I'm
that
always excited to talk to you. Always excited to talk music.
yes.
Always excited to tell people, and if anybody got any questions, man, like
Put them in the chat right now.
put them
We'll
in the
we'll
chat.
hang out for a little bit, but we're gonna pretty much wrap this up if don't nobody have any questions.
Shout out to P Nice. I gotta I want to get with Paul so we can get some DJing stuff together. Paul been DJing probably longer than me, but he just really don't commit to it. I don't know why, but he's getting his stuff together now. So I think the DJ interview, and he's kind of seeing me moving around a little more, and you know in different places in the country. Like, yo, that's my man, and he always support me. So I want to shout P Nice out and you
Definitely.
know get him some DJing in front, especially
It,
we're going
it's
to eat him all day and something.
yeah. It's all about inspiration, man. Y'all help inspire me to put my stuff together and start.
Nice,
I was on this thing like for an hour and a half last night, just getting refamiliar
nice.
with the DJing part of it, the concentrating, not just being a listener anymore.
Right. And you said a key word is being inspired, inspiration. Like in this time, I listened to so many other DJs, and like, don't hate on somebody if they getting 15, 20,000, views on there. You shouldn't be on that page to see how many views they get. You should be on those people's page to see what music they playing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You should have your Shazam. You should be honest with you, and I'm huge ego when it comes to music and DJing, but there's times you gotta just sit back and be like, oh, word? You play Paul Simon? You can do that? You know what I'm saying? I don't think I would have did that. I don't think I would have did that. You know what I'm saying? You playing, Billy Joel, like, oh, do I have that? And then you realize, like, oh, I got to get that. And you realize it's sitting in your library all
Mm-hmm.
the time. You know what I'm saying?
I was listening to on the Nam thing. I listened to DJ Jazzy Jeff's set,
Right,
and he mixes hip hop with all of those records you were just talking about. Your
right.
Billy Joel's, your you know Arrhythmics.
Oh, yeah,
It's just a mash of everything,
right.
but it sounds so natural and so like it belongs there.
Because you know what it is? A lot of the music is inspired by other artists. And that's what the point I'm making. Other DJs should inspire other
Hmm.
DJs. Now there's some DJs I'm like, bro, like, okay, we know you can do that. Like that's a great song. Let that rock a little bit. Like there's a serious break on that song. I hope he plays it.
Yeah.
And I tell people like being a DJ, you gotta have a relationship with your music. What do you mean a relationship with your music? Like you gotta know, like, yo, this is the break. Like this is what's gonna happen in about 30 seconds. This is what's gonna
Yeah.
happen in about, and people look at me like, yo, what's that? What's that? What's that? Oh, you got Hot Shot. I just played it from the break part. You looking like, yo, why did that song is fire? What's that? What's that? You got that song. But like I said, it's not what you play, is how you play it.
Yeah, it really is.
You know what I'm saying?
Don is saying Billy Joel got souls.
Billy, man, listen. I mean, it gets a little bland after a while, but he got some joints out there, and you're gonna be surprised how many people sampled Billy Joe.
For real.
The Cold Crush got the biggest, probably.
One of my
Well,
favorite songs is Moving Out.
Moving Out, nice. Yeah. If you listen to the Cold, well, I don't know. This is all over the world. I don't know how many people familiar with the Cold Crush, but they used to have this routine, and it's a Billy Joel song. Like when I was younger, I didn't know, like, what? That's Billy Joel,
Yeah.
because there was no hip hop back
Yeah.
in the '80s.
It
You know what I'm
was,
saying?
it was being created
It
every
was being
day.
created, and we use rock songs.
Mm-hmm.
We use disco songs.
KRS-One. Remember to
We
let
run
us
it
into
up,
your skin. That was the Beatles song.
it still is the Beatles
I mean,
song.
it still is a Beatles song.
It still is a Beatles song. And if you play that song, you'd be like, "Oh, this song is whack." But that
Right.
part is hot because
But yeah.
Like Slick Rick got Mona Lisa at the end of it. Like I forget I
Mhm.
can't think of it. But that's another song. Like so there was no what you call it. But freeagentradio.com every Saturday Night Live, international DJ Tommy Lee with the heavy hitter DJ Cam. And like hit us up, man, and you want to hear, so you always texting us, oh, yo, play this, play that. Like, why not? You know what I'm saying?
I'm like putting requests in by
Put
text.
requesting by text,
Y'all be
right?
ignoring me half the time.
I mean, we be in a zone. Like I'm after a certain time, I'm like, man, where I'm gonna go with, Cam is here, but I don't want to do that. So it's a lot of, and all of the DJs out there, y'all know when y'all hear stuff, y'all don't know where to go. I'm not sure. ooh, you change your minds 1,000 times. So we ain't. Only text I'm looking at is Cam is gonna text me like, yo, press play or something that I did something crazy. But that's the only one I'm really focusing on to make sure that we broadcasting live and stuff like that.
Was that the song? El John Mona Lisa.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go, Don.
Exactly. Shout out to Don, boy. He knows it. Facts.
Butta L said, I know that feeling.
What up, brother L? I see you on social media, man. I gotta reach out to you. You're always coming up in my feeds. I gotta reach out to them.
So, yo, let's wrap this up. You can
Wrap it.
stay on with me and we'll finish this out. I am Harry the Big Dog, and I've had DJ Butta L on. He gave us his update. International DJ Tommy Lee, he gave us his update on what's going on with them. This is the DJ interview. We are here 8 p.m.-ish Eastern time every Tuesday. We will see you next Tuesday with 2 or 3 other DJs.
Nice.
And giving them their updates on what's going on in their life, you know, during this virus time and this new year 2021. So we will see you next week at the same time.